Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss solution for test number 8, that is environment and science and technology. So first question is about age effect between cold and warm water. So what will be consequence of it? So correct answer is development of dense phytoplankton rich in diatom. Okay, so due to the age effect between cold and warm water, there will be upwelling. Okay, and due to this phytoplankton will be there, and generally such a region all over the world where there is confluence of cold water and warm ocean water, these regions are good fishing grounds. So this aspect was already covered in UPSC PYQ. Okay, but this wasn't covered in that question, so remember this. Then second question is regarding in which of the following biogeochemical cycles weathering rocks are the main source of release of nutrient. Clearly answer is C, that is phosphorus cycle. In phosphorus cycle the main source of release of nutrients is phosphorus, that is rock. Okay, due to weathering reaction nutrients are released. More explanation regarding this you can find in solution sheet. Now consider following statements about marshes. Okay, these transform mineral matter into organic matter. Yes, this is correct one. These function as a physiochemical sinks. This is also correct. These sites contribute to the beauty of the countryside. Yes, this is also correct. These are the least productive natural environments. Now this statement is incorrect. Okay, because marshes are high productive natural environments. They support wide varieties of fauna and flora. Okay, and rich in nutrients. So due to all these qualities they are most productive, not least. Fourth one is incorrect, so our answer is A, that is 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now fourth question. Okay, four statements are given regarding greenhouse gas effect. We have to identify which is correct and which is wrong. Nitrogen and oxygen are poor absorbers of short-wave solar radiation. This statement is correct. Now read the second statement. Clouds are poor absorbers of earth radiation. No, this statement is incorrect. Okay, clouds aren't poor absorbers, but they are good absorbers. So eliminate the second statement and you got the answer, that is B. Okay, no need to read other statements. Okay, but remember the other statements are also correct. Okay, 70% energy to earth's surface and 30% remaining radiated back to space. Fifth question regarding ecotone. So what is ecotone? So ecotone is a frontier between two ecosystems of different evolutionary level. So A is the correct answer. Then question number 6. Ozone is found between 15 to 55 kilometer in the atmosphere. Yes, correct. Ozone is produced by gaseous chemical reaction. Yes, this is also correct statement. Okay, because reaction between UV rays and molecular oxygen. 16 November is celebrated as International Day for Preservation of Ozone. This is incorrect. This is 16th September. So third is incorrect. Eliminate third statement. You got the answer. Fourth one is correct answer. Okay, 3 oxygen, all of you know. Ozone is O3. Seventh question regarding ecological niche. So ecological niche is specific habitat of that organism. So A is the correct answer, because ecological niche of an organism relates to specific habitat of that organism, and every organism has unique niche. Okay, habitat may be common but niche is unique. Now statements regarding tropical rainforests. Okay, the first statement is soils of tropical rainforests are quite infertile. This is correct one, because due to heavy rain, many of their nutrients gets washed out. The vegetation is evergreen, enabling photosynthesis to take place year around. Quite logical statement. Third one, they have been described as deserts covered by trees. This is also correct. And they are the most productive ecosystems, land-based ecosystem. This is also correct, because tropical evergreen forests have maximum production rate. Okay, maximum production rate. So that's why they are most productive land-based ecosystem. So all of these statements are correct. Now ninth question, biodiversity in terms of species richness is maximum in natural grasslands. Okay, in other options as compared to the first option, the biodiversity is less. Question number 10 regarding copper smelting plants. Okay, they may release lethal quantities of carbon dioxide into environment. Now see the first statement, lethal quantities of carbon monoxide. This is incorrect, because copper smelting plants will release carbon monoxide, but this word lethal makes this statement incorrect. First statement is incorrect. As soon as you eliminate the first statement, you get the answer. It is B, 2 and 3. Okay, so second and third is copper slag may cause leaching of some heavy metals, and they may release sulfur dioxide. All these are correct. So answer is B, that is 2 and 3. Which one of the following is the main natural source of methane? Okay, so here answer is A, that is wetlands. Because natural sources like wetlands are major sources of methane, because they are in waterlogged state and organic material is trapped in it and it releases methane. So A is the correct answer. Okay, now question regarding ozone layer. Okay, which among the following statement regarding depletion of ozone layer are correct? So excessive release of chlorine and bromine in the environment, yes, this is a reason. Occurrence of certain natural phenomena such as sunspots, stratospheric winds, this is also correct. Degradation of materials by ultraviolet radiation. See, this is not reason but outcome. Okay, so eliminate 3, you got the answer C, that is 1, 2 and 4. Okay, now question number 13, increased biological oxygen demand is an indication of. So what is biological oxygen demand? Biological oxygen demand means the amount of organic material in water. Okay, so BOD measures amount of oxygen required to break down this organic material, okay, into its components. So what happens if this is a water body, and if there is too much organic material, then oxygen reduces, and what bacteria does, bacteria break down this material. So to break down this material, how much oxygen is required, that is known as BOD. Okay, so if there is a high biological oxygen demand, then it clearly shows that the pollution level is very high. Pollution level is high. So since pollution level is high, so low microbial contamination incorrect, absence of microbial pollution incorrect, high level of microbial contamination, this is correct statement. So 3 only is the correct option. Question number 14, the reasons for low rate of plastic recycling are. Okay, so if you read the 3 statement, and whenever you will see symmetric options, to try to eliminate the statement. Okay, scrap plastic has a little value because virgin material is rather cheap. Okay, low density of plastic leads to high shipping and handling cost, both are correct. Recycling leads to very severe public health hazard, is this statement correct? So obviously no, because recycling is good. So eliminate 3, and you got your answer, it is B, 2 and 3. Okay, now which among the following pair is not correctly matched? Okay, not correct answer, but incorrect answer we have to find. So answer is A, that is point. So what is point richness? It is a number of species of richness that can be found at a single point in given space. No, this one is correct, sorry, A is correct. Now read B, the number of species richness found in a small heterogeneous area. So pardon me, this statement is correct, but B is incorrect, because alpha richness means number of species richness found in small homogeneous area. Okay, so this is incorrect. And statements regarding beta and gamma are correct. Okay, now question regarding mangroves. Which among the following statements are correct regarding mangrove sites? So mangrove plants require appropriate mix of saline and fresh water. This is incorrect. No such requirement is there. Because all of we know mangroves are salt tolerant. Okay, remaining statements, that is mangrove plants require mud flat to enable it to grow and develop. Mangrove plants found in intertidal zones, and they are found in almost all the states. All the statements are correct. So B, 2, 3, 4 is the correct answer. I also know that mangroves play crucial role in tsunami. How? Reducing the devastation. Because the strong roots of mangrove opposes or stops the tide speed. Okay, mangroves. In this way, mangroves play crucial role in tsunamis. Okay. Then 17. Okay, to which of the following types of vegetation does above description represent? Now read the first statement. Areas where rainfall exceeds 250 centimeter means what? It is a high rainfall zone. Okay, so eliminate D, tropical dry evergreen. Now read statement 2. Annual temperature between 25 to 27 degree. Okay. Average humidity exceeds 75%. Okay. Trees do not shed leaves. This can confirm the option A, that is tropical wet evergreen. Okay, so A is the best description because the average temperature, that is 25 to 27 degree, is ideal in tropical wet evergreen. Okay, which of the following are the necessary conditions for growth of coral reefs? Photic condition, yes. Clean and sediment free water, yes. Sea salinity 6%. This is incorrect because we need 25 to 40% sea salinity. And temperature between 20 21 degree, this is correct. So except third, A, that is 1, 2, 4 are correct. Okay, so question number 19 is regarding criteria. Decide hotspot. Okay, so what is the criteria? So at least all of you know 1500 vascular plants. Okay, then 75% species should be lost. Okay, then there is a condition on endemism. So from above option, eliminate 2, 4 and adoption of 4, it is incorrect. So 1, 3 and 5, that is threat perception, endemism and species richness. These are the correct options. So C, that is 1, 3, 5 is correct answer. Now question number 20. So biodiversity is normally greater in the lower latitude as compared to higher latitude. This is correct because in the lower latitude there is more sunlight. Now, as we know, sun is the source of energy. Okay, so this one is correct. And along the mountain gradients, biodiversity is normally greater in the lower altitude as compared to higher. This is also correct. Now generally this statement is correct, but sometimes some exception is also there, that is known as Humboldt enigma. So just for extra information, remember this. So both statements are correct. Now question number 21 regarding hibernation. What is mean hibernation? Means deep sleep. Okay, organisms go in deep sleep in winter season. So that is hibernation. Okay, this question was picked up from your NCERT. Okay, so all bats, bear, rodents and bats undergo hibernation. So C, here should be all three correct option. Question number 22. Okay, which among the following adds carbon dioxide to the carbon cycle on Earth? Okay, now volcanic action, respiration, photosynthesis and decay of organic matter. So all of you know 4 must be the answer. Okay, 4 definitely adds. But read the third one, photosynthesis. Okay, all of we read. What we read? That during photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is taken and oxygen is released. CO2 in and oxygen is out. So eliminate 3. First A and B gone. Okay, and we know that 4 must be there. So D is the correct answer. And 23. The mass extinction is due to asteroid impact in Yucatan province in Mexico. So this question is very tough. So such question should be left. Okay, this is the honest suggestion to you. Okay, in UPSC 2018 exam, question on 6 mass extinction was asked. So based upon that, we frame this tough question. So answer is in Triassic extinction. Okay, during this extinction, dinosaurs were killed. In question 24, which among the above used as biofertilizer? So only nostoc is used as biofertilizer. This agaricus is a variety of mushroom, and Spirogyra albino is a algae. Okay, so answer is B, that is 2 only. Now read question number 25. Which among the following are possible consequences? Highlight this: possible consequences of global temperature increasing beyond 3 degrees Celsius. Wheat yield in India may reduce. This is a possibility, so we can mark it correct. Entire earth will be submerged. This is extreme statement. Entire snow on the earth will melt. Again, extreme statement. Eliminate 2 and 3. Coral mortality, yes, it can happen. But as temperature will increase, coral will find it difficult to maintain the symbiotic relationship with zooxanthellae. 2, 3 gone. So 1 and 4 is the correct answer. Now question number 26 regarding Eraviculam National Park. It is located in Tamil Nadu. No, it is located in Kerala. Eraviculam National Park is natural habitat of Nilgiri Thar. Yes, India's first farnarium is set up inside this national park. This is also correct. Close to 104 varieties of ferns are there. Okay, Nilkurunji flower found in this park. This is also correct. So how many statements are correct? 3 statements are correct. Question number 27. Okay, so match the pairs. Agenda 21, non-binding action plan for sustainable development. This is correct. Rio plus 20 to develop set of SDGs. This is also correct. Then Johannesburg summit. Yeah, this summit was the purpose of this summit was to check the progress made on Agenda 21. This is also correct. So all 3 are correctly matched. Okay, then 28 question number. Nagoya Protocol aims to safeguard biological diversity from any risk that could be brought by LMO, that is living modified organism. This is incorrect because this is regarding Cartagena Protocol. And Cartagena Protocol calls for access to genetic resource and fair and equitable sharing benefits. This is also incorrect because these pairs have been interchanged. This is correct description of Nagoya Protocol. And both Cartagena and Nagoya Protocol are related to Convention on Biological Diversity. Yeah, this is correct because these were the supplementary agreements signed under CBD. So only one statement is correct. Then question number 29 regarding protected areas. Protected areas have been defined in Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Correct statement. International status of biosphere reserves is given by United Nations Environmental Program, that is UNEP. EP. This is incorrect. So remember carefully. Biosphere reserves are declared under Man and Biosphere Program of UNESCO, not UNEP. Existing national parks can be part of Biosphere Reserve without change in their legal status. This is correct. So answer is 1 and 3 only. Okay, statements regarding Asiatic lion. They are listed as critically endangered in IUCN Red List. No, they are listed as just endangered. They are presently found only in Gir forest. Correct. Asiatic lion conservation project was recently launched by government of Gujarat. So this is incorrect because this is launched by government of India. Okay, Ministry of Environment. Okay, so for 20 Asiatic Lion Conservation Project launched by MOAFCC. So only one statement is correct. A is the correct option. Okay, questions regarding UNCCD. It aims to promote effective action through innovative national programs and supportive international partnership. Correct. Special focus on South Asia and North Africa. This is incorrect because no such thing is mentioned there. And third, bottom up approach. Yes, UNCCD focuses on bottom up approach. Okay, from local governing institutions. So all three, only two statements are correct. Then 32, question number 32, pairs are given and we have to identify how many pairs are correctly matched. So brown hydrogen produced from natural gas and methane. This is incorrect because brown hydrogen produced from coal gasification. Green hydrogen, climate neutral manner, correct. Blue hydrogen produced from fossil fuels, but the carbon is captured and stored. Okay, this is also correct. And gray hydrogen from coal gasification, no, from natural gas. So only two pairs are correct. Now again match the pair. Okay, so Wadhawan Island wetland is in Gujarat. Sakya Sagar is in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Pala wetland is in state of Mizoram, not Meghalaya. And Haidarpur wetland, Bihar. This is correct. So only one pair is correctly matched. This is A is the correct answer. Okay, now a description is given and we have to identify the protected area. Okay, which one of the following national park? Not only there is a park. So established in 1986, this is a stunning protected nestle in. Established in 1986, this is stunning protected area nestled in West Bengal, India, boasts a rich biodiversity, showcasing myriad of flora and fauna, renowned for its rugged, inaccessible terrain and serves habitat for elusive red panda and majestic Royal Bengal tigers. Now we have to identify the national park. Now read here Sundarban National Park. Can you find red pandas in Sundarban National Park? So mark it as incorrect. Okay. Now since you eliminate C, so only you are left with 3 options. Now the Jalpara National Park, this is also incorrect because it is, all of you know, it is a renowned national park. Okay, and it is famous for one horn rhinos. So we are left with Gorumara National Park and Neora Valley National Park. So among these, Neora Valley National Park, it is located in West Bengal, northern West Bengal, is famous for Royal Bengal tiger and red pandas. So D is the correct answer. Now question on Ramsar wetland. So convention was established under UNEP. No, it is an intergovernmental agreement. So A is first one is incorrect. The three pillars of the convention include wise use, listing of Ramsar sites, and international cooperation. Correct. Wetlands International works with civil society, governments, and private sector for wetland conservation. This is also correct. So B, this 2 and 3 correct option. Okay, now national parks and rivers. So Jim Corbett National Park, river Kunti Buza, no, because Ramganga river flows through Jim Corbett. Then Ranthambore National Park, river Ramganga, no, river Banas flows through Ranthambore National Park. Keoladeo National Park, river Banaganga is correct. Periyar National Park, Pamba river, correct. Okay, then Dudhwa National Park, river Mohana. Okay, so this is also correct. So how many pairs are incorrectly matched? So only 2 pairs are incorrectly matched. Okay, question number 37. Okay, which among the following are critically endangered? So remember large rock cat, Namdapa flying squirrel. Okay, regarding Namdapa flying squirrel, we had asked question in previous test. The Malabar civet are critically endangered. This eastern hillock gibbon and Nicobar long-tailed macaw are vulnerable. Or category other than critically endangered. So read it through solution sheet because this is factual in nature. Now question number 38. Statement regarding traffic. It conducts investigation to compile evidence for governments to take actions against illegal trade in flora and fauna. Very generic statement and obviously correct. It is an organization founded in alliance of WWF and IUCN. Yes, this is also correct. Elephant Trade Information System was developed with assistance of traffic. This is also correct statement. So all three are correct. Now question number 39. Okay, which of the following are classified as protected areas under WPA 1972? Okay, so we read the fourth option, Biosphere Reserve. I have already told you, Biosphere Reserve are under Man and Biosphere Program of UNESCO. So eliminate these 4. So you are only left with 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 5. So 1, 2, 3 are correct options. No need to think about it. And all of you know that conservation reserves are also protected areas. So option C is the correct answer. Okay, question number 40. Okay, how many pairs are correctly matched? Okay, now here also go step by step. Kondana rat. Okay, Kondana rat is in Western Ghat. Okay, this is incorrect. Then clouded leopard. All of you know that clouded leopard is found in Himalayas. This is correct. Okay, then caracal. This is a wild cat. This is not found in Western Ghat but in Middle East countries. So this is incorrect. Okay, then Jordan's cursor. All of you know it is found in Eastern Ghat. It is a nocturnal bird. Okay, and found in only in Andhra Pradesh plus Telangana. So only 2 pairs are correctly matched. Question number 41, basics of DNA and RNA. So read the first statement. Unlike DNA, RNA is not capable of undergoing mutations. This is incorrect statement because since RNA is a single stranded, it can easily undergo mutations as compared to DNA. So first statement is incorrect because both DNA and RNA can undergo mutations. So remember this. Chemically, DNA is less reactive and structurally more stable when compared to RNA. So this statement is correct since DNA is double stranded. Okay, and due to presence of OH group, it is more stable. So only second statement is correct. So B is the correct answer. Question number 43. Which of the following substances can be used as indicators to test whether substance is acidic or basic? This is relatively easy question. All these three options, litmus, turmeric and China rose, are used as indicators. So D is the correct answer. Then question number 43. Stainless steel pans are usually provided with copper bottom. So what is the purpose of this? So the purpose is quick heat transfer. So B is the correct answer because copper is a better heat conductor as compared to stainless steel. That's why stainless steel bottoms are coated with copper. Question number 44 regarding polymerase chain reaction. Okay, so what is polymerase chain reaction? Okay, it used to make large number of copies like millions or billions of particular segment of DNA. For that purpose it is used. So it is a technique used for early diagnosis of disease. Yes, correct. It is being used to detect mutations in genes in suspected cancer patients. Yes, absolutely correct. And third, HIV in suspected AIDS patient cannot be detected. So remember, in questions of science and technology, whenever you will see such a thing cannot be done, so be cautious. Okay, because it would take tremendous research to prove certain negative outcome. Okay, what if UPSC ask this question in examiner and later on some research come up that certain things can be done? So that's why UPSC will avoid such questions. So go for can be, but don't go for cannot be. This is generally. Okay, so go for possibility. Third statement is incorrect. So only two statements are correct. So question number 45 on Wi-Fi. The range of Wi-Fi network is around 100 meters, correct, while the range of WiMAX is around 1 kilometer. No, it can go up to 50 kilometers. Okay, unlike Wi-Fi, WiMAX needs physical connection to propagate its signal. This is incorrect because both Wi-Fi and WiMAX are wireless technologies. Okay, now just observe the trend. WiMAX is upgraded technology of Wi-Fi. Now read the second question. How would it be possible that upgraded technology has lesser features as compared to Wi-Fi? Okay, so what is the answer? The answer is D, that is neither one nor two. Okay, what is deep fake? This was recently in news, as we know. regarding famous actress Rashmika Mandana's fake picture or fake video. Okay, so it is nothing but a method of manipulation of videos using artificial intelligence. Okay, videos or photos. B is the correct answer. Okay, now pairs are given and we have to identify which one is correct and which one is incorrect. So first one is Trojan horse, malicious software that gives backdoor access to a device to install virus and steal data. This is correct description. Ransomware, attacker encrypts file or devices and forces victims to pay money in exchange of for re-entry. See, in the name itself the meaning is clear, ransom. Okay, so second option is also correct. Smishing, malicious software that enables threat actors to remotely access and control device. No, this is incorrect. Okay, smishing is closely associated with phishing. Okay, in phishing what we do spam emails. Okay, and ask the particular entity to click on certain links or attachment. So smishing is also similar, but instead of email what we use, SMS. So this is the minute difference. And keylogger, a surveillance malware used to obtain victims username and sensitive data. This is correct. Okay, so how many above pairs are matched correctly? So only 3 pairs are correctly matched. Okay, question regarding embryo twinning. Consider the following statements. It is a technique in which insertion of somatic cell nucleus into a enucleated egg cell takes place under in vitro condition. This is incorrect statement because this is the correct description of what? Somatic cell nuclear transfer. Okay, question on this technology was asked in UPSC 2017. Okay, so this is the incorrect description. So what is embryo twinning? It is technique in which splitting of fertilized egg took place. Splitting of fertilized egg. So remember this. So embryo twinning is used to clone cattle species of a superior breed. Yes, it can be used. So B 2 only is the correct answer. Now question regarding monkeypox. It is a viral RNA disease caused by paramyxovirus genus of viruses. No, this is incorrect statement because which is the correct genus? Orthopoxvirus. The first statement incorrect. Vaccinations against smallpox also provide protection against monkeypox virus. Yes, this is correct. Various research has concluded this. And monkeypox virus was found and identified in humans in 2021 in Nigeria. No, this is incorrect because monkeypox virus was found way back earlier in 1970 and not in Nigeria but in Democratic Republic of Congo. Democratic Republic of Congo. Okay, now along with this question also do one revision exercise. Map this country, that is DRC, on your map and see the surrounding countries around DRC. Okay, now questions about rice fortification. Okay, so it involves addition of key vitamins and minerals to staple foods of rice. Obviously correct. Unlike biofortification, rice fortification involves increasing nutritional value of food crops through conventional plant breeding. No, through conventional plant breeding when we increase the nutritional value in rice, that is biofortification. Okay, then third statement, rice fortification causes minimal changes in taste, appearance and texture of food. This is also correct. In India, rice is primarily used through mixing of micronutrients with wax, which is later spread on rice. Can rice wax be used in rice fortification? Highly unlikely. This is incorrect. Okay, so what is the answer? The answer is 1 and 3. Okay, more information regarding rice fortification you can read in solution sheet. Now question regarding 5G network. Okay, so read first statement. 5G network use extremely high frequencies ranging from 30 GHz to 300 GHz. This is correct statement. High band spectrum within 5G networks has very limited coverage and signal penetration. So you might think this is incorrect, but this is correct. Okay, higher the band, the coverage is limited, but speed will be high. So 5G and third statement, 5G wireless technology is constrained by high latency rate. No, 5G is characterized with ultra low latency. Okay, so what is this latency? That is delay in receiving and sending the information. So how many statements are correct? So only 2. Okay, radar and lidar. Unlike radar technology, lidar pulses are distorted due to dense fog and rain. This is correct statement, because lidar are light waves, not radio waves like radar. So they can be distorted due to dense fog and rain. And second statement, unlike radar technology, lidar has higher accuracy measurement because of its speed and short wavelength. Yes, this is correct statement. So answer is B, that is 2 only. Now question 53 regarding solid state battery. Solid state batteries have low energy density per unit area than lithium ion batteries. After reading statement, it seems like it is correct, but it is incorrect because they have high energy density. Unlike lithium ion batteries, solid state batteries are less prone to fire related issues. Okay, so this statement is correct because of electrolytes used in lithium ion batteries are highly inflammable. Okay, and that is not the case in solid state batteries. Solid state batteries offer low processing cost due to usage of cheaper material of liquid electrolytes. So this is incorrect because at present the value of solid state battery is close to 7 to 8 times as compared to lithium ion battery. So that's why it is less in usage. Okay, because the relevant supply chain mechanism isn't up to the mark in case of solid state batteries. Question 54 is regarding chemosynthesis. Okay, easy question, directly picked up from your NCERT. It is a process by which food is made by bacteria using chemicals as the energy source. This is correct statement. It converts ammonia present in soil into nitrite and nitrate ions. This is also correct. Okay, more information regarding it, read from solution sheet. So C is the correct answer. Okay, and question number 55 regarding germline gene therapy. So which of the following is the best description of germline gene therapy? So first option is, it is a process of permanently changing genes DNA sequence during cell division. This is not germline gene therapy. It is nothing but genetic mutation. Okay, now second option is the process in which genes instruct cells to split into two by making a copy of chromosome. So what is this? This is nothing but a mitosis process. Next, statement number 3. It is a process of evolution characterized by random fluctuations in the frequency of particular version of gene called allele in the population. This is genetic drift. Okay, not germline gene therapy. So since first 3 statements are incorrect, so we are only left with option D. So option D is the correct answer. That is, it is a process that introduces new genes in a fertilized egg or embryo to change the genetic inheritance of an eventual child. Okay, so be thorough with concepts of genes, DNA, RNA, etc. Understand the basics. Okay. Now question number 56 regarding Lagrange point. So Lagrange points are locations in space where the gravitational pull of two large masses counteracts the gravitational pull of smaller mass. This is exactly correct description. This is nothing but the Lagrange point. The satellites placed in the Lagrange points can view the sun without any occultation or eclipses. This is also correct because that is the particular position. It is used by spacecraft to reduce the fuel consumption needed to remain in position. This is also correct, and the reason is this one, because the gravitational pull of two large masses counteracts the gravitational pull of smaller mass. So that's why we require lesser fuel. Okay, so more information read through solution sheet. Okay, understand this concept because our solar mission, that is Aditya L1. What is the L1? Because it is placed in L1 Lagrange point. That's why it is known as L1, Aditya L1 mission. Okay, so all three statements are correct. Okay, just correct here all three. Now question regarding Langya virus. Okay, read the first statement. It is a virus that is transmitted from humans to animals. No, it is incorrect. Okay, Langya virus is a zoonotic virus, and all we know that zoonotic virus transfers from animals to humans. Bharat Biotech has become the first organization in the world to develop a vaccine for Langya virus. No, it is incorrect because till now we do not have any vaccine for Langya virus. So only one is the correct answer. Now question number 58. Which of the following are correctly matched? Which of the following are, sorry, here is a mistake. Which of the following are correct applications of metaverse technology? Okay, so what is metaverse? All of you know that metaverse is nothing but creating a virtual environment in which we can interact with various peoples. Okay, it's a virtual environment. There will be school, there will be hospital, there will be people, but they are not real. Which of the following are correct applications? So AR, VR, non-fungible tokens, building virtual nation states, all are the applications. So D in 234 is the correct answer. Okay, now important question number 59. Which of the following pairs are correctly matched? Okay, now the virus. Okay, disease cause chickenpox and measles. This is correct. Bacteria, whooping cough and tuberculosis. All of you know the bacteria that causes tuberculosis is Salmonella typhi. Okay, oh no, sorry, that is regarding typhoid. Okay, but regarding tuberculosis also there is a bacteria. Okay, I think this is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Yes, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Then fungi, ringworm disease and vaginal disease. Yes, correct. Protozoa, malaria and Kala Azar. This is also correct. Now what you have to do through solution sheet, you have to read about these diseases. Okay, because there may be questions in your upcoming prelims regarding these diseases. Okay, now question number 60. Again match the pairs. First pair, Helena. It is a nuclear submarine. No, Helena is not a nuclear submarine. Okay, but it is a anti-tank guided missile. Then second pair, Indrajal. It is a drone defense dome. It is correct and it is 100% indigenous. Okay, then Dhruva Sutra. Dhruva Sutra, drone defense. No, it is again anti-tank guided missile. And Zoroaster. Zoroaster. Okay, here is a printing mistake. Eliminate this. It is a fast patrol vessel. This is also correct. So how many pairs are incorrectly matched? So only two pairs. So A is the correct answer. Okay, now question number 61 regarding cryptocurrency. Okay, WorldCoin's cryptocurrency is based on Ethereum blockchain. Yes, correct. Anyone can create a token which runs on the Ethereum blockchain. Yes, this is also correct, because this is the core feature of blockchain technology. So what is the answer? See, both statements are correct, but see, there is no relation between statement 1 and 2. Okay, both are correct. So B, both statements are correct, is the correct answer. Okay, how many of the above cell-free DNA can be used as biomarker? In how many of the above cases? In how many of the above cases? So what is cell-free DNA? Yes, generally DNA is present on cell. But there is certain DNA which is present in your bloodstream apart from cell. So that is cell-free DNA. And how many cases this can be used as biomarker? So remember, in all of these cases, all 4, it is B, it can be used. Okay, more regarding it you can read in solution sheet. Again, generally in previous question also I had told you that it will be very hard to prove that this cannot be used as such a medium in that case. Okay, X cannot be used for a biomarker in Y. Okay, for that we need a lot of research. Now question on darknet. Okay, the darknet is not indexed by search engines. This is correct. Okay, before understanding the first statement, let's just remember the layers. Okay, surface web. Okay, the first one is surface web, then comes deep web, then comes darknet. And when we search something, the information regarding darknet doesn't come up in our search engines. First statement is correct. Accessing the dark web can only be done using specific browsers such as Tor browser. This is also correct. Darknet surfing is illegal in India. No such thing as that. You can access the darknet in India also. There are plenty of sites. So only 2 is the correct answer. Okay, what is LK99? Okay, so it is a superconductor at room temperature and pressure. But remember, no substantial evidence has been found regarding this. Okay, still research is going on, and this is a superconductor is claimed by South Korean scientists. A is the correct answer. But for this question, A is the correct answer, because other statements are incorrect, not related to the question. Then question about lymphatic filariasis. Okay, it is categorized as neglected tropical disease. Correct statement. It is neglected because it's almost absent from the global health agenda of the developed countries and is associated with stigma and social exclusion. This is also correct. Okay, so first statement is correct, and second statement is the correct explanation for first. So A is the correct answer. Question number 66, a very easy question. Okay, splitting of incoming white light by prism into 7 colors is known as dispersion. Okay, so the color light is dispersed in 7 color. Question number 67 is related to ethylene glycol. Okay, so first statement, it is a syrupy or viscous liquid at room temperature. So this is correct. It is mostly used as automotive anti-friction agent. No, it is used as anti-friction freeze agent, okay, not friction agent. So answer is A, that is one only. Now remember why this question has asked, because ethylene glycol has been found in cup syrup manufactured by some Indian companies, which has been exported to Gambia and Uzbekistan. So one only is the correct answer. So that's why ethylene glycol was in news. Okay, question about genetically modified mustard. GM mustard has the genes of soil bacterium that gives the plant property of pest resistance to a wide variety of pests. No, this is incorrect statement. GM mustard has the genes that allow plant cross pollination and hybridization. Yes, this is correct statement. GM mustard has been developed jointly by IIRI and Punjab Agriculture University. No, because it is prepared by Delhi University. So only one statement is correct. So A is the correct answer. Now question number 69, we just discussed. WiMAX is what? Communication technology. Then question about flex fuel vehicles. Okay, recently it's in the news widely. Flex fuel vehicles have an internal combustion engine. Very correct statement. It can run on blended fuel, that is petrol with ethanol and methanol. That is the key characteristic of flex fuel engines. 2 is also correct. The world's first Bharat Stage 6 Stage 2 electrified flex fuel vehicle developed by Toyota Kirloskar Motor. This is also correct. So all three are correct options. Then question number 71 regarding Marburg virus. Okay, so it is a highly infectious viral hemorrhagic fever with fatality ratio up to 88%. This is correct. It belongs to the family as Ebola. This is also correct. It is transmitted to people from food bats and spread among humans. Okay, this is also correct statement. All of these statements are correct. So how many statements are incorrect? None is incorrect. So T is the correct answer. Okay, question number 72. Here, nuclear statement regarding nuclear DNA. Nuclear DNA is a DNA inherited from all the ancestors. Correct statement. Mitochondrial DNA is a DNA inherited from maternal lineage. This is also correct. Okay, mitochondrial DNA only received from mother. Okay, not father. Now question number 73 regarding Chandrayaan 3. Chandrayaan 3 will be India's first attempt to land on lunar south pole. This is incorrect because we attempted this in second attempt, but our attempt failed. Chandrayaan 3 is a manned mission. No, it is not a manned mission. And Chandrayaan 3 will collect samples for analysis back on Earth and send back on Earth. No such provision is there. It will collect data and data will be sent on Earth and the data will be analyzed and will be researched. So all the three statements are correct. So how many statements are correct? So none is correct. Now question number 74. Okay, regarding bilateral military exercise. Okay, Uverin is a bilateral exercise between India and Kazakhstan. No, it is between India and Maldives. Okay, Khanjar is a bilateral exercise between India and Kyrgyzstan. Correct. Okay, IAMCOR is a bilateral exercise between India and Maldives. No, not Maldives, but Myanmar. IMCOR. Dharma Guardian is a bilateral exercise between India and Japan. Correct statement. How many statements are correct? Only 2 statements are correct. Okay, question number 75, important question regarding hepatitis B. Hepatitis B virus is transmitted much like HIV. Yes. Okay, like through tattooing, blood transfusion, etc. Hepatitis B causes chronic diseases. Correct. Hepatitis B can be prevented by vaccination. Yes, there is a vaccine available for hepatitis B, and hepatitis C is more severe than hepatitis B. And this is incorrect. So first three statements are correct. So only C, only 3 is the correct answer. Okay, so this question was previously also asked in one of our tests. So it was an easier question. So what is Tiangong? So it is space station of China. Chinese built space station. Okay, now question regarding tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is caused by bacteria. This is correct statement. Okay, earlier question I had explained you which bacteria. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. TB can affect both lungs and other organs. This is also correct. Okay, you will be surprised to know that there is also TB of bones. Okay, TB is not only limited to lungs, to other organs also. There is no vaccine for TB. This is incorrect. There is a vaccine known as BCG vaccine. Okay, but it is not as effective. Why? Because TB is mainly limited to global south, and to make the vaccine effective we need more research, more funds, etc. And the global north is not willing to invest that much fund in BCG vaccine. And the fourth statement, isoniazid and rifampicin are antibiotics used in the treatment. This is also correct. So how many statements are incorrect? So only one statement is incorrect. Okay, now question regarding Aditya L1 mission. Okay, just I had explained regarding Aditya L1 mission in question about Lagrange points. So it is a designated mission by ISRO to study gravitational interaction between Sun, Moon and Earth. No, this is incorrect statement because this is not the purpose. What is the purpose of Aditya L1? To observe the solar atmosphere and collect data regarding it. Okay, it will carry out round the clock imaging of sun. Yes, this is correct. So how many statements are correct? So only 2. There is 2 only. Okay, now question regarding B cell and T cells. So these are cells of our immunity system. There is a D, that is they protect the body from disease caused by pathogens. This is the correct answer. Now question number 80 regarding aspartame. Okay, it is an artificial sweetener sold in the market, consists of amino acid etc. and provides calories like other amino acids. Yet it is used as low calorie sweetening agent in food items. What is the basis of this use? So correct basis is D option. That is aspartame is several times sweeter than table sugar. Hence food items made with small quantities of aspartame yield fewer calories upon oxidation. Okay, since aspartame is several times sweeter, we have to use low amount of aspartame, and so calories will be less. So D is the correct answer. Okay, now let's see question number 81. Okay, so question number 81 regarding Sagar Island. So this is a description of Sagar Island. Okay, why this question was asked? Because recently there has been news, not recently, every year news come up that Sagar Island is facing erosion. Okay, Sagar Island is submerging. Okay, so it is a Sagar Island. Description is regarding Sagar Island, famous for Ganga Sagar Mela. Okay, located in Ganges Delta, and it is a religious site for Hindu. Makar Sankrant festival is celebrated. Okay, so read the description. Then question number 82 regarding Global Climate Litigation Report is released by United Nations Environment Program. So B is the correct answer. Okay, now question number 83. Okay, all of we read the news regarding Rama Janmabhoomi Prana Pratisthapana, and there Shankaracharya decided not to attend the ceremony. It is a political news, but how it is important from UPSC perspective, that uh, that is here in the question. So we must be aware with the 4 mathas of Shankaracharya. So which are the 4 mathas? So first, Dwarka, Joshimath, Puri, and Sringeri. Okay, all of you know that Dwarka is in Gujarat. Joshimath recently was in news due to the land subsidence, is in Uttarakhand. Puri, all of you know, in Odisha, and Sringeri Math is in Karnataka. Okay, so in this context, consider following mathas. How many of the above mathas were established by Adi Shankaracharya? So Sringeri correct, Puri correct, Somnath incorrect, Kedarnath incorrect. So which are the remaining mathas? Puri, Sringeri, okay, Joshimath and Dwarka. So 3 and 4 incorrect. So only 2. Okay, from your solution sheet, read about Adi Shankaracharya. So question, you may face question regarding Adi Shankaracharya in your upcoming prelim. Okay, recently red and chutney received GI tag. So what is this red and chutney is famous for, and where the people around uses it? So this is Simlipal Biosphere Reserve. People from Odisha, tribal people, use this chutney. It is a rich source of amino acids and proteins. So A is the correct answer. Then question number 85. Okay, so all we know, there is a dispute going on between Assam and Mizoram. So in this context, we must be aware with the bordering states of each northeastern states. So daily spend 5 minutes and observe all the northeastern states. So how many states shares border with Mizoram? So Bhutan, obviously not. Bhutan is in upper north to Assam. Myanmar, yes, obviously. Bangladesh, yes, correct. Meghalaya, no. Meghalaya Mizoram doesn't share border. And Arunachal Pradesh, no. So only 2 pairs are correct. 86 question. What is the core purpose of National Transit Pass System? So it is for seamless transit of timber, bamboo and other forest produce. So C is the correct answer. Now question regarding wetland city accreditation. Okay, so wetland city accreditation. Here there is a provision for WCA. There is a provision for WCA under Ramsar Convention. This is correct. This initiative aims to conserve urban wetland. This is also correct. Chennai is the only city accredited wetland city from India. No, this is incorrect, because government has proposed 3 sites. Okay, which are those cities that you can read through in the solution sheet. Those are Indore, Bhopal and Udaipur. So these are the proposed sites, yet hasn't accredited. So third statement that Chennai is the only accredited wetland city, this is incorrect. So answer is A, that is 1 and 2. Okay, now question number 88 regarding Kalaram temple. Okay, this was recently in news because Prime Minister also visited and Uddhav Thackeray also visited. The temple is situated on the banks of Krishna river. Incorrect, because it is situated on banks of Godavari river in Nashik district. The temple has statues of Ram, Sita and Lakshman and the black idol of Hanuman at the main entrance. This is correct. Dr. Ambedkar and Lokmanya Tilak laid a satyagraha to the temple for allowing entry of Dalits in the temple. This is incorrect. Not Lokmanya Tilak but Sane Guruji or Panduranga Sadashiv Sane. Okay, Lokmanya Tilak wasn't alive when the Kalam Satyagraha happened. So third is also incorrect, and we have to identify incorrect statements. So 1 and 3 are incorrect. Okay, now questions regarding square kilometer array observatory. Okay, so its headquarters is located in USA. Incorrect. It is located in UK. And the telescopes will be located in South Africa and Australia. This is correct statement. So only B is the correct answer. So this is important announcement. This is important question. Read about it from your solution sheet. Question number 90 regarding global carbon project. So it is a research project of UNEP. No, it is a research project of a think tank called as Future Earth. As per report, India is the third largest emitter of carbon dioxide. This is correct. So only 2 is the correct answer. Okay, so how many among the following countries borders with Baltic Sea? So Sweden, Finland, Latvia, Estonia. Okay, so all 4 countries border with the Baltic Sea. Okay, which was recently in news. Okay, now question regarding Sapinda marriage. So why this was in news? Because Delhi High Court has stated that Sapinda marriage is illegal because there is no customs, long-lasting custom to prove that make Sapinda marriage legal. So it is nothing but marriage between individuals who are related to each other within a certain degree of closeness. This is also known as cousin marriage. So D is the correct answer. And question number 93 regarding free border regime. So remember recently India cancelled the free border regime with Myanmar. So read the statement. It was established in 2018 in consonance with India's Act East policy. Correct statement. Under this regime, there is a provision of cross-border movement up to 50 km without visa. Now imagine, can it be provided to this extent 50 kilometers on both sides of border? No. So actually it was only up to 16 kilometers. Okay, so D is the correct. B option second is incorrect. So option A, one only is the correct answer. Okay, now question regarding classical language. So all of you know recently West Bengal demanded classical language status to Bengali. So in this context, identify which of the following languages classical. So remember, in India there are 6 classical languages, which are there: Tamil, all the languages of southern states, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Sanskrit, and Odia. So these are the 6 classical language that we have. So Odia yes, Tamil yes, Bengali incorrect, Kannada yes. So how many correct? Only 3. Okay, 9-degree channel. So 9-degree channel separates Karvati and Minicoy Islands. Okay, very important location. Okay, what was the exact constitutional status of India on 26 January 1950? So why this question again? Because there has been petition in Supreme Court to remove the socialist word from the preamble, and also some petitions to remove the secular word from preamble. Okay, so remember the word socialist, secular, and integrity were added through 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act. So on 26 January 1950, so eliminate these options: socialist, dominant status or no, because on 26 January we become republic. So sovereign democratic republic. So B is the correct answer. Okay, now how many of the above mentioned states snow leopard has been found? So recently first time a snow leopard survey has been conducted, and there are 718 snow leopards in India. And in the options mentioned above, in all these states snow leopard is found. So D, all 4 is the correct answer. Okay, now question regarding red line campaign. So red line campaign is associated with antimicrobial resistance. Okay, so there is a increasing trend, increasing the antimicrobial resistance in certain bacteria. So to So to stop this, we have launched red line campaign, in which we have issued certain guidelines while issuing the antimicrobial medicines, antibiotic medicine, sorry. Question number 99 regarding encryption and decryption. So the process of decryption involves converting data into confidential code. This is not decryption, but this is encryption. In symmetric encryption, a similar key is used for both encryption and decryption. This is correct. Okay, this is very important concept. Read more about it from solution sheet. So B only is the correct answer. Now question number 100 regarding International Court of Justice. So this is very important recent development, because recently International Court of Justice has given decision regarding Israel and Gaza war. It has criticized Israel's action. So let's discuss. The decision of ICJ is final and binding. This is correct. Violation of ICJ decisions can lead to punitive action by UNSC. This is incorrect, because there is no such arrangement. Okay, there is no such arrangement, because all of you know that China is not following the decision. China is not abided by the decision given by UNSC, ICJ in South China Sea case. So second statement is incorrect. All the members of UN automatically become members of ICJ. This is correct. So C, that is 1 and 3 is the correct. So thank you all for your patience and listening to this lecture. All the best.